Hello viewers, I welcome you all to the first part of the episode on international tourism products. So far we have discussed about tourism products, its conceptual understanding, classification, development and marketing in the last 4 episodes. In the subsequent 2 episodes, we shall learn about international tourism products. For your convenience, the topic is divided into following 5 subheadings. They are Major World Heritage Sites, the 7 man-made wonders of the world, the 7 wonders of nature, top 10 destinations of the world, and detailed product study of the top 10 destinations. Let us start with Major World Heritage Sites. UNESCO sees heritage as our legacy from the past, what we live with today, and what we pass on to future generations. Places as unique and diverse as the wilds of East Africa's Serengeti, the pyramids of Egypt, the Great Barrier Reef in Australia, and Baroque cathedrals of Latin America make up our world's heritage. What makes the concept of World Heritage exceptional in its universal application? World Heritage Sites belongs to all the peoples of the world, irrespective of the territory on which they are located. An international treaty called the Convention the Protection of the World Cultural and Natural Heritage, which was adopted by UNESCO in 1972, seeks to encourage the identification, protection and preservation of cultural and natural heritage around the world considered to be of outstanding value to humanity. Till July 2015, 1031 sites have been listed as World Heritage Sites, of which 802 are cultural, 197 are natural and 32 are mixed properties. As per the listing, Italy with 51 sites tops the list, followed by China with 42 sites, Spain with 44, France with 41, Germany with 40, Mexico 33 and India 32 sites. Let us now look at some of the major World Heritage Sites around the world. The 7 man-made wonders of the world. Cristo Redentor in Brazil. The 38-meter tall statue of Jesus, built in steel and mortar on the hilltop of Corcovado mountain, stands overlooking the city of Rio de Janeiro. It took 5 years to construct and was inaugurated in 1931. The Great Wall of China. The 5,500-mile Great Wall of China is the largest man-made monument ever have been built on earth. It was built to connect existing fortifications into a united defense system to avert the invading Mongol tribes. Machu Picchu in Peru. The Incan emperor in 15th century built a city of dreams on the Machu Picchu, meaning old mountain. This wondrous settlement is halfway up on the Andes plateau, deep in the Amazon forests. The city was probably abandoned by the Incans because of the smallpox outbreaks and remained lost for centuries. It was rediscovered in 1911. Petra in Jordan. Known for its marvelous water technology, the capital city of the Nabatean Empire existed on the edge of the Arabian desert between 9 BC to 40 AD. The remains indicate that there existed an amphitheatre built in Greek-Roman style. The palace tombs of Petra is another great work of Middle East architecture. Chichen Itza. This Mayan city between 6th and 9th AD, with the pyramid of Kukulkan, the Hall of the Thousand Pillars, the temple of Chakmul, and the playing field of the prisoners is an example of great civilization. The pyramid was debatably the greatest of all Mayan temples. The Roman Colosseum in Italy. One of the greatest amphitheatres of Romans built in the center of Rome some 2000 years ago still bears the irresistible imprints of the Colosseum's original design. It was used for events, sports, and to celebrate the glory of the Roman Empire. Taj Mahal in India. The marble wonder tomb built on the banks of Yamuna is said to be built in memory of Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan's loved wife Mumtaz. It is an epitome of Islamic architecture and has none to match its beauty. Moving on to the 7 wonders of nature. First one, the Amazon. The Amazon rainforest covers 7 million square kilometers located within 9 countries. These are half of the planet's rainforests and house the largest and most species-rich belt of the world. The Amazon River is the largest river in the world by volume and it is the heart of Amazon Basin. Ha Long Bay in Vietnam. Located in Quang Ninh province, Vietnam, Ha Long Bay features thousands of limestone carts. The bay has a 120 km long coastline with 1969 islets. Apart from variety of fish, it has number of lakes inside the limestone islands. Iguazu Falls. Iguazu Falls are one of the world's largest waterfalls. They spread over 2,700 meters in a semicircular shape. 275 falls collectively make up Iguazu Falls. Of all, Devil's Throat is the tallest at 80 meters in height. These falls are located on the border between Argentina and Brazil. Jeju-do Island in South Korea. Jeju-do is a volcanic island located around 130 km from south coast of Korea. This island is 1846 square km in area. The tallest mountain in South Korea, Hallasan, is in the center of the island with a dormant volcano. Komodo in Indonesia. Indonesia's Komodo National Park was founded in 1980 to protect the Komodo dragon. But later, other species including marine animals were made part of it. The islands of the national park are of volcanic origin. The Puerto Princesa underground river in Philippines. The Puerto Princesa subterranean river national park in Philippines features a limestone karst mountain landscape with an 8.2 km navigable underground river. The river flows through a cave before jumping directly into the South China Sea. Table Mountain in South Africa. Table Mountain houses numerous rare and endangered species. It gets its name owing to its unique flat-topped peaks at 1086 meters above sea level. This mountain hosts the richest floral species over 1470. It has withstood 6 million years of erosion. Moving on to top 10 destinations of the world. Friends, we shall now learn about the top 10 countries in the global tourism. To begin with, let's consider UNWTO's ranking of the countries on the basis of foreign tourist arrivals for the year 2014 and get into the detail of the tourism products of these countries. There are 1,133 billion international tourist arrivals worldwide in the year 2014. that was at a growth of 4.3% as compared to 1087 billion registered in 2013. Even during this year, like earlier European countries, received the most. It is evident from the table shown here that there has been fluctuation in the rankings over the previous year with slight change in the FTAs. Let's have a look at the top 10 countries as per the year 2014 ranking by the global body on tourism United Nations World Tourism Organization. The ranking shows France stood first, United States of America second, Spain third, China in the fourth rank, Italy stood fifth, Turkey sixth, Germany in the seventh, United Kingdom eighth, followed by Russia in the ninth position and Mexico taking the 10th position. Moving on to detailed product study of the top 10 destinations. First one, France. France is undoubtedly the world's most popular tourist destination, receiving 82 million foreign tourists annually. The Eiffel Tower is an iconic structure of Paris. More than 20 lakh people have visited since its construction. Saint-Tropez is known for its famous fashion models and millionaires and extremely wealthy summer guests. Chamonix is a sought-after ski resort in the French Alps at the foot of Mont Blanc and an ultimate spot for alpine mountaineers and mountain bikers. The Palace of Versailles, built in 1624, remained the official residence of the kings of France until October 1789. Mont Saint Michel is a tiny tidal island off the coast of Normandy. The Gorge du Verdon is a 25-kilometer long canyon and rises a spectacular 700 meters from the Verdon River below. Pope's Palace is one of the largest and most important Gothic buildings in the world. It was built in 1309. The perfectly kept Chartres Cathedral in the city of Chartres is one of the finest examples of the French High Gothic style. Second one is United States of America. Second one is United States of America. The largest and most diverse countries in the world, the Grand Canyon is located in northern Arizona, eroded by Colorado River. Manhattan is the heart of New York City. Yellowstone National Park was the world's first national park set aside in 1872. The Golden Gate Bridge is a suspension bridge spanning the Golden Gate, the strait between San Francisco and Marin County to the north. Niagara Falls is one of the most spectacular natural wonders. The Florida Keys are 120-mile long chain of tropical islands curving around the base of the Florida Peninsula. The gambling mecca of the world, Las Vegas, is situated in the midst of the southern desert landscape. The White House in Washington, D.C. is the official residence and office of the President of the United States. Moving on to Spain. The Sagrada Familia is a long Roman Catholic church in Barcelona and one of the Spain's most visited tourist attractions. Ibiza is one of the Balearic Islands in the Mediterranean Sea off coast of the Spain. The island is one of the most popular party destinations in all of Europe. Situated between Madrid and Valencia, Cuenca is built on the steep sides of a mountain. Protected from strong winds by steep cliffs and islands, Lac Conca in San Sebastian is said by many to be one of the best city beaches in Europe. The Palacio Real, means Royal Palace of Madrid, is the official residence of the kings of Spain. Coming to China. Curator of the world's oldest continuous civilization, China has a lot of historic, natural and modern attractions to offer. The Great Wall of China was built between the 5th century BC and the 16th century to protect the northern borders of the Chinese Empire. Situated 130 meters above the Lhasa Valley, the Potala Palace rises a further 170 meters and is the greatest monumental structure in all of Tibet. Located in the center of the Beijing, the Forbidden City is the world's largest palace. Victoria Harbour is one of the deepest container ports in the world. The bay offers stunning views of the skyscrapers of Hong Kong. One of China's major tourist destinations, Mount Hong, is a mountain range in eastern China, also known as Huangshan, means Yellow Mountain. The Gained Buddha of Lehan is a gigantic Buddha statue carved out of cliff face in Sichuan, western China. Pudong is a district in Shanghai of Hangpu River that has emerged as China's financial and commercial hub. Fifth one is Italy. Italy is home to the greatest number of UNESCO World Heritage Sites in the world. High art and monuments are to be found everywhere around the country. Also known for its fashion, the City of Water is the crown jewel of water cities. It is navigable with over 150 canals. The Colosseum in Rome is the largest and most famous amphitheatre in the Roman world. Positano is a small town located on the Amalfi Coast, a stretch of coastline renowned for its rugged terrain, scenic beauty, picturesque towns and diversity. Lake Como is popular with visitors for well over 100 years for its combination of fresh air, water, mountains and good weather. The world famous Pisa Tower was built over a period of about 177 years. Nicknamed the medieval Manhattan, San Gimignano is a village famous for its 14 stone towers. Sixth country is Turkey. Turkey offers a wealth of different kinds of destinations to travelers. Located in Istanbul, the Hagia Sophia was originally a basilica constructed for Eastern Roman Emperor Justinian I in the 6th century. Cappadocia is famous for its weird and wonderful natural rock formations and unique historical heritage. The ruins of Ephesus are a popular tourist attraction on the west coast. Bodrum Castle was built by Crusaders in the 15th century as the Castle of St. Peter's. Pamukkale, meaning Cotton Castle in Turkish, is an unreal landscape in western Turkey famous for its white terraces. At 14 kilometers, Patara is one of the longest stretches of sandy beach found anywhere in the Mediterranean. Aspendos boasts one of the best preserved ancient theatres of antiquity. Moving on to the next country, Germany. Though it remains far less well known or understood by foreigners than some of other European countries, since reunification, Germany has gained a higher profile as a travel destination. The Brandenburg Gate is the only surviving city gate of Berlin and symbolizes the reunification of East and West Berlin. Located in the Neckar River Valley, Heidelberg is one of Germany's most popular tourist destinations. During World War II, the city was almost completely spared by bombings which destroyed most of Germany's larger inner cities. Easily the greatest Gothic cathedral in Germany, Cologne Cathedral, has been Poland's most famous landmark for centuries. The historic city Lindau is located near meeting point of the Austrian, German and Swiss borders in the eastern part of Lake Constance. The Romantic Rhine is the most famous section of the Rhine running between from Koblenz to Bingen. Next one is UK. There is no shortage of mixed attractions about England. One of top tourist attraction in England, Stonehenge, is among the most important prehistoric sites in the world. The large stones were erected around 2500 BC. The 150-year-old Big Ben clock tower is one of the London's top attractions. The name Big Ben actually refers not to the clock tower itself. Windsor Castle is often called the largest and oldest inhabited castle in the world. Durham Cathedral in the city of Durham in northeast England is the greatest Norman building in England and perhaps even in Europe. Now home to the British crown jewels, the Tower of London served as a prison from 1100 to the mid-20th century. Originally a wooden structure built by William the Conqueror in 1068, Warwick Castle was rebuilt in stone in the 12th century. Hadrian's Wall was built by the Romans to protect their colony Britannia from the tribes in Scotland. Moving on to Russia. Built between 1564 and 1561 and situated in the heart of Moscow, St. Basil's Cathedral has been among the top tourist destinations in Russia. Founded in 1764 by Catherine the Great, the Hermitage Museum in St. Petersburg, Russia is a massive museum of art and culture showing the highlights of a collection of over 3 million items spanning the globe. Located in Novgorod, Russia's oldest city, St. Sophia Cathedral is situated within the grounds of the city's Kremlin. Mount Elbrus is located in the southern Russia. At 5,642 meters, Elbrus is included as one of the 7 summits. Part of the longest railway system in the world, the classic Trans-Siberian Railway runs from Moscow to Vladivostok. The last country in the list is Mexico. Mexico is one of the world's most popular vacation destinations with over 20 million foreign visitors a year. In the 2nd century BC, a new civilization arose in the Valley of Mexico. Chichen Itza is the largest of the Maya cities in the Yucatan Peninsula and one of the Mexico's most visited tourist destinations. The Copper Canyon is in fact a network of canyons which together are several times larger than the Grand Canyon. Palenque is the archaeological site that was located on the western edge of the Maya Empire in the present-day state of Chiapas, Mexico. Los Cabos is a lively 20-mile beach area at the southern tip of the Baja California Peninsula. Located just off the Yucatan Peninsula, Cozumel is a popular destination for scuba diving and snorkeling. The city of Oaxaca is well known for having one of the best Dia de los Muertos festival in Mexico, a holiday celebrated in many parts of Latin America. Students, thank you for watching this episode. We will meet in a future episode. Till then, take care. Thank you.